Hello, welcome to Outmouse Labs. My name is Penny, and I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to be taking a first look at a new game engine. It's called PIXELFALLS, and it's currently in early alpha. To access this alpha, you do need to be a member of the Patreon, and I do recommend that. I'm a member myself. We're going to be taking a look at this. I think it's going to be a cool project. The goal of PIXELFALLS is to be similar to a fantasy console like Pico 8 or TK80, but without some of the limitations. Have it work in the browser and have some features that are just not present, like a modern code editor and autotiling. So this is what a project looks like when you first load it up. We just have a title, author, instructions, which will show up on the right side of the screen. You can put an image on your cart, very similar to TK80, or excuse me, to Pico 8 in that regard. You can choose your color depth, 4, 16, 32, 64, or 128. I've got mine set to 32, and the Pico 32 color palette. Our code editor looks similar to VS Code or Atom or Sublime. It's really nice. It's very easy to see. It's very easy to know exactly if you're talking about a function or a comment or a string. I've really struggled with some of the Fantasy Console's internal code editors and always end up using VS Code anyway. So this is nice. I'll be able to use the internal. It does have code completion, which is wonderful. So just to show that, I'm going to delete this draw map here. If I start typing draw, there's draw map. I can put it in. Tells me what I need. I need a level index. I need an X and a Y. So that's super nice. Feels very much like using, again, VS Code. Our code is in Lua, which is my personal favorite language. It's also the language used by TK80 and Pico 8. So if you're migrating, it's going to be really easy. Next up, we have our sprite editor. Our sprite editor is set up in 8x8, so you have an 8x8 sprite, which you can build out as you like. So here I have a coin, which I'm actually going to go ahead and fix because it's looking a little rough there. We have all of our expected buttons for drawing, which is great. We are going to do this guy. I think for down here. And then we're going to do this guy for here, here, here. Okay, and we're going to do this. That really looks almost the same, but I guess it'll work. Okay, so there's our coin with a little bit of shine. That actually might be too much shine. So let's go ahead and there we go. Perfect. All right. So we have a coin, we have some grass, we have some water, and then we have these. These are actually part of an auto tile set that comes built in with the engine for now, at least. So you can build sprites in a way that feels very familiar. You can zoom in and out, which is nice. You can turn the grid on and off, which is nice. So it's really snazzy. Everything's thought of. And once you have that, you can also define tile sets. So for instance, this test tile set, this is built into the engine, which is cool. You can have as many as you like. So this is the terrain one. We can take a look at the wall one just to see. Oh, new tile set. Let's see, wall test. We're going to choose wall. Okay, so it's going to give us this. And then you can take a look at what it looks like over here, which I also think is really neat. Oh, doesn't that look great? So it's filling it in as it should, as though we were doing that all manually. I mean, this is just wonderful. I don't know of any fantasy console that does this other than PIXELFALLS. So this is just a massive win here. Okay, so then once we're happy with how it works, go over to our level editor. We can see it here. We have all of our same draw tools. We also have this auto tile button. So if we go here, we go to test tile set. That's the one with our terrain. And then start drawing. Look at that. Look at that. Your island just starts to form around you. That's just lovely. And so I think that's going to be, at least up front, kind of the headline feature for sure. The YouTuber who kind of turned me on to this happening, Space Cat, this was something he showed as well, for sure. Just do a little bit more to kind of show that off. And then you can switch away from that to like your standard pencil, for instance. You can choose a tile like the coin I made. And then, so now it's going through. So we need it to actually be its own layer. So down here, if we hit tile layer, I think we can rename it. We'll call it coin. Just show how it works. We choose our coin. And now when we click, there it is. All right. So that's a good start. If we go to our code editor real fast, we make sure that it's going to clear the screen. It's going to draw the map, and it's going to draw the title. We're not going to mess with sounds, but know that there is a sound editor. If we hit play test, there it is. You can see Hello Pixel Falls, what we've drawn in. We go back to our level editor, choose our water, our fill tool. Oh, if we're going to go down to the base layer. Fill it in. Control Z does work for going back, which is really nice. Now when we go to play, that looks real good. We're going to go to our code editor. We're just kind of playing, to be honest. We are going to do 0. See what that does. I think that's going to raise it. Why don't we do 1? Boom. Hello Pixel Falls. We have our map. Great. That, I think, gets us started. I'm going to be making several of these sort of introductory videos, and once the engine starts to come along a little bit more, I'm also going to start making tutorials for it. I'm really excited about this. Fantasy consoles are my favorite kind of engine. The Super Nintendo is my favorite system of all time, and I think this is going to be a great tool for making games that feel like you're playing on the Super Nintendo. All right, take care, happy game making, and I'll see you in the next one.